Narration and the Power of Change, Narrative Empowerment Group, number 1. Our aim for this presentation was to explain narrative and empowerment theories. The identification and definitions of the practice principles for both narrative and empowerment theories were reported by me, Allison Clark. Carrie Campson provided examples of practice settings in which both theories can be used, including with diverse client systems. Armani Abarami reported on the strengths of both theories, and Shonafal reported on the limitations of each theory, including a discussion of their roles with diverse client systems. The 4 principles of narrative theory. Principle 1. People communicate about their lives through the process of storytelling in verbal and written accounts and through artwork. Principle 2. The process of sharing a story allows the storytellers to attach meaning to their experiences, which can, in itself, be therapeutic. Principle 3. Because storytelling involves appraising events, helping clients alter the meaning they attach to experiences can be helpful. Principle 4. Dominant narratives can hinder potential. Therefore, externalization helps clients understand their experiences in more liberating ways. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 193. Six principles of empowerment theory. Principle 1. The personal is political. Principle 2. Marginalization is systematic. Principle 3. Personal psychosocial transformation can lead to systems-level respect. Principle 4. Empowerment can only occur when people are treated with dignity and respect. Principle 5. A non-hierarchical model fosters change. And Principle 6. Empowerment leads to social action. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 174. Marsiglia and Kulis, 2015, define narrative theory as the theory that the human experience is conveyed through stories or through storytelling, and that changes in behavior and attitudes can be initiated through rewriting of these stories. Page 109. Narrative theory can be utilized among all age groups of people and has no gender, orientation, cultural, or racial biases. Because the client is using their own words and/or other medium to narrate their story, narrative theory can be utilized and is appropriate in almost all social work settings. Narrative theory can inform social work practice in multiple types and levels of settings. Narrative theory can be done on the micro-practice level in individual family counseling settings, or on the meso level, advocating for changes in the community, and the micro level concerning social justice. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 202, 205, and 207. Empowerment theory is a non-hierarchical dualist perspective with ease of use on the micro, meso, and macro levels. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 174. Empowerment of individuals, groups, and communities actively engages people in decisions about their well-being, potential, life satisfaction, and the outcome of realizing control of their lives to the extent possible. Hepworth, Rooney, and Strom, Gottfried, 2013, page 442. Narrative and empower theories are intertwined with each other. Social workers can use narrative theory as a means of empowering their clients while promoting change. This is especially true as narrative theory is a culturally grounded approach to social work. Marsiglia and Kulis, 2015, page 105. Social workers can utilize narrative theory in working with individuals, families, groups, and communities. Individual counseling gives the client space to tell the story of their life experiences in their own words and rewrite their future story. By focusing on the positive aspects and desires of change, social workers empower clients to plan action towards change and create sustainable structures of plausibility. Marsiglia and Kulis, 2015, page 107. Narrative theory gives clients the power to narrate their life story and express themselves as unique individuals. Narrative theory allows individuals to speak comfortably without judgment or discrimination and is considered an appropriate approach for clients of all ages, races, and ethnic backgrounds. Langer and Leitz, 2015 state, one of the limitations of narrative theory is the evidence supporting it is not highly valued by leaders within evidence-based practice. Narrative theory does not fit well with managed care and settings that require more deterministic processes in social work practice, page 208. Perhaps narrative theory's greatest limitation is the difficulty in assessing its effectiveness. How does one measure the transformation of a personal story? As such, there is limited research to support the usefulness of narrative theory with individuals and families. Narrative theory does not support the process of labeling as done in the DSM. Therefore, this theory can contradict settings required to use the medical model and is strongly influenced by managed care. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 208. The empowerment theory expresses the value of individuals and the power within themselves to create and maintain positive change. This theory follows the basic ethics and values of social work. Therefore, it comes with the respect that every individual is unique from one to another. Empowerment theory focuses on a situation as a whole by contributing the person and environment perspective and the strengths perspective. This allows the person and his or her systems to be evaluated for a positive change. The role of the empowerment theory to the diverse population is to be culturally sensitive when working with clients that are disadvantaged or oppressed. It also encourages social workers to explore different cultures to expand their knowledge and cultural competence. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 183. Recognizing and enhancing individual strengths, removing barriers, and affecting social change are the primary goals and activities of empowerment theory. However, empowerment theory is not prescriptive in how each of these is to be accomplished. Therefore, it is difficult to measure the success of empowerment theory without measuring each part, even though the overall result may be successful social change. Empowerment theory is a limited framework and is not prescriptive. Langer and Leitz, 2015, page 184. References: Hepworth, Rooney, Stromfield Gottfried. Direct Social Work Practice Theory and Skills. Langer and Leitz, Applying Theory to General Social Work Practice. Marsiglia and Kulis, Diversity, Oppression, and Change.